guys, welcome to Andromeda Skies Tarot. I have your love reading for August. Just so you know, Aquarius, this reading will not resonate for every single Aquarius out there. So if you find that you don't resonate, go ahead and try your sun, moon, or rising sign, any of those three, to see if you do, okay? So what is going on with Aquarius? What do they need to know? What is going on in their love life? What is going on between them and their person? This is for Aquarius. Okay, so I have the card Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so becoming more serious with somebody with this energy here. For some of you, you may already be married to your person. Perhaps you talked about getting married, but this can also represent a long-standing committed connection. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so putting effort into the connection here. We have children in this image, so for some of you, perhaps you have children with your person, or the two of you have children apart from each other. All right, children may be involved in some way with this energy here. For some of you, I feel that you might have even known each other since childhood. I feel that for a few of you. Okay, so I have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so this is an energy of someone that you've known from your past. So they could be someone from your past that is coming back into your life now. But also this can represent a familiarity that you have with somebody that you recently met. Like when you first met them, there was that instant spark where you feel like you've known each other forever. Please clarify this reading for Aquarius. What's going on in this situation? This is for Aquarius. Okay. Take that one because it felt upright. Okay, so we're starting off with the Lovers in the reverse. So this is telling me right off the bat that for many of you, this is you not being in union with your person. The two of you are currently separated. This can also represent a couple that has yet to come into union. So that might be the case for some of you. This may also represent making some kind of very difficult choice. Okay, the Lovers can represent making some kind of choice. This represents Gemini energy. So for some of you, you might be involved with a Gemini. I have the Nine of Pentacles. Now when the Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse, it can represent someone who is not feeling quite financially stable at this time. It can also represent someone who is dependent on somebody else for financial help. Maybe they're struggling a little bit at this time, but this can also represent someone who has been taken off the market. So this card can often represent a single person. Someone is in the reverse position like this. It can represent someone who is currently taken. We have the Six of Swords. Now the Six of Swords represents moving on from adversity. Okay, moving on, leaving the past in the past, moving on to calmer waters ahead. This can represent some kind of travel. So for some of you, perhaps you're planning on going on some kind of trip here in the near future. But this is like leaving something behind. So you may feel that you're leaving something behind. And as you can see in this energy, these people who are sitting here, their heads are hung low. It's kind of they're leaving with a heavy heart sort of energy. And that could be how you're feeling at this time. If you're the one that is walking away from a connection, you may feel that you're kind of leaving something behind that you wish that you didn't have to. I have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Now the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow, methodical energy. and it's in the reverse position like this, it can represent feeling like you're kind of stuck in the mud, there's no progress, it's very slow. This can represent someone who is struggling, looking for a new job. I do see that for some of us, we might be struggling financially, so that might be the case for some of you. It could be due to the pandemic. I know a lot of people were struggling because of that. So this can represent feeling like things are going kind of slow in that department. But this card also represents commitment, someone who is looking to invest in something for the long term. With this card being in the reverse, however, this is someone who is apprehensive about doing so. They might have cold feet. They might be a little afraid to commit to something long term. So that could be represented by this energy here. Someone in this connection is kind of afraid of this commitment energy that we have, that we started off with. I have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Now the Two of Pentacles represents someone who is juggling things. Okay, you got a lot going on for you right now, Aquarius. This is feeling absolutely overwhelmed with all the things that you're juggling in your life. You know, the work, your job life, your home life, everything that you got going on is just a bit too much, feeling like you have too many responsibilities. In the reverse position, this is feeling like things are starting to slip, okay? This is a gentle reminder, you know, to trim the fat where you can. If you have too many responsibilities, maybe, you know, kind of set a few things aside if you can, if it's practical to do so. This can sometimes represent someone who is juggling more than one person. So that could have been a situation that you were dealing with here, Aquarius, where this person was kind of juggling, you know, two people at the same time. In the reverse position, this is somebody who is letting go of one person in favor of another. Okay, so they're focusing their energy on one person and they're leaving a third-party situation. I have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so the Page of Cups is a messenger of love. This is someone who communicates how they're feeling about another person. When it's in the reverse position, however, this is someone who is withholding those messages of love. It could be because they're afraid to express these feelings. Perhaps they feel the other person doesn't feel the same way, but for whatever reason, this person is keeping their mouth closed. They're not sharing these emotions with the other person. I have the Sun. Okay, so this is beautiful energy, Aquarius. This is brighter days ahead. This is the sun coming out. This is joy, happiness, excitement, optimism. Okay, we have a baby here in this image. So I do feel that for some of you, there may be children, something about children that is going on in this situation for you. Okay, but we have a very happy surprise with the sun energy coming out. So if you've been struggling financially, been trying to find a job and feeling really overwhelmed with your circumstances, we have a light at the end of the tunnel here, okay, Aquarius? So hold tight. I have the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles represents somebody who is waiting for something. They're waiting for the right time to pluck these pentacles. For when they are ripe from this plant here. This farmer is being very patient. Okay, this represents an investment, someone investing their time. It could be in another person, it could be in a job, it could be in school or something like that, but this represents some kind of investment that you're waiting to pay off. Okay, so I do feel that someone here is waiting for something. And with this popping out right underneath the Six of Swords, some people in this who is watching this reading, they may be waiting for some kind of move. Okay, maybe they're waiting for the right time to go on some kind of trip or walk away from a situation with this energy right here. I have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Now the Ace of Swords represents clarity and communication, okay, and honesty. With this card being in the reverse, there's confusion, okay, where this is miscommunication. This is two ships passing in the night, which means there's a lot of misunderstandings. Okay, so I feel that is the case for some of you. I feel that someone isn't opening up about their feelings, about a situation. It could be struggling to find a job, their financial security, things like that, or it could be just their fear of commitment, that they're afraid to talk about it and talk about how they feel. This can also, unfortunately, when it's in the reverse, it can sometimes represent someone who is not being honest, okay? So they could be lying to us with this being in the reverse. So that might be the case for some of you as well. Okay, so we have strength. Now this is beautiful energy. This represents Leo. So for some of you, you may be involved with a Leo. Some of you, there may be some kind of decision that is happening about a Leo here. The strength card can represent being in the limelight, okay, getting a lot of attention. Maybe you're active on social media or something like that, where you're in front of a lot of people. Okay, but this represents courage under pressure. I'm going to further clarify this reading with Island Time Wellness. Please clarify this reading for Aquarius. Whoa, that one flew on the ground real quick. I'm just going to pick that up underneath my chair. Okay, I'm sorry, hold on just 1 second. Okay. So we have lightning. It says sudden change, shocking news, surprise epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Okay, so this card is very similar to the Tower energy, so some kind of it doesn't necessarily have to be something bad. It could be a surprise. We do have the Sun here. The Sun is the most beneficial card in the deck. It shines its light on all of the cards here on the table. Okay, so for many of you, I feel like we're going to experience some kind of really happy surprise. I feel for some of you, it actually might be a pregnancy that we have with the Sun here. Okay, but some really good news or something like that, I feel we will be receiving with this energy. With the Sun being underneath the Nine of Pentacles, it might be of financial matters as well. We have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So this is beautiful energy, transcending obstacles. Okay, we're we're getting over the hump here with this energy. Please clarify this reading for Aquarius. What's going on here? We have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Okay, so I feel like this is someone putting in the work, making the effort here on a connection to repair, rebuild. But the hammer can also be damaging, so we have to watch out for that too, because it can represent self-sabotage or someone trying to sabotage the connection. Please clarify this reading for Aquarius. Separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Okay, so in this card right here, Aquarius, the words that stand out the most to me is unsure of future. There's somebody who's fearful about the future, and that is what's kind of making them stand at a standstill with this Knight of Pentacles energy. You know, digging their heels into the sand. They're afraid of what's around the corner with this energy. And I feel they're not communicating their needs and the way that they feel. But deep down inside, this person is missing the other person, and they're thinking about them. Please clarify this reading for Aquarius. What's going on here? Okay. So we have photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you. Here's missing you again. So it's coming out twice, Aquarius. Nostalgia, make new memories. So nostalgia is another energy of thinking about you. So this is someone who has you very much on their mind. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Whenever I see this card, it makes me feel as someone who has their heart on lockdown. Okay, they're very protective of their heart with this energy. And I feel that there is someone here, possibly the person who is afraid of commitment, that is protecting their heart because they're more fragile than they let on. This is also an energy of feeling like you are the only person that has the key to their heart. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. Okay, here is another card that represents commitment, okay? This is your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and this one is evolving to the next phase. Okay, so the relationship is progressing here. Things becoming more serious, and I feel like that seriousness is kind of giving somebody cold feet. Mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. Yeah, like I was saying, somebody's not being honest here about how they're feeling. You know, they're putting on a brave face, they're acting tough, they're acting like, you know, they don't really care. They're being quiet about their feelings, with the Page of Cups being in the reverse. Okay. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Skies love oracle. You can find this in my Etsy shop, and I'll have that link down below in the description. Please clarify this reading. There we go. You are the love of my life. Okay, so this person feels like you are the one. Please clarify this reading for Aquarius. What's going on here? You are always on my mind. So here's that contemplative energy. Again, Aquarius, this person cannot stop thinking about you. I want to work things out. Okay, wanting to make the effort. You want to make the effort in this connection here. I pulled away because I am overwhelmed with all of the things going on in my life. What was I saying earlier about the Two of Pentacles? Aquarius, the Two of Pentacles represents someone who is completely overwhelmed with what's going on. They feel like they're juggling too much. In the reverse position, this is someone where they're so overwhelmed, things are slipping. Okay, so there's that energy coming through again of stress and being overwhelmed. Please clarify this reading for Aquarius. What's going on here? Please be patient with me. Okay, they're hoping that you'll wait for them with this Seven of Pentacles. They're hoping that you'll hold out hope for them and be patient before moving on. Please forgive me. Yeah, they know that they have you waiting for them. You know, they feel like they've disappointed you. They wish that they could do better with this energy here. And they're hoping that you'll wait for them. All right, Aquarius, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time.